through the tackle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation.
Oh, the pass is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking right, this one caught. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. It's a shotgun run call. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. 2nd down play coming up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result, some positive yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously declines that penalty in the defense, and the touchdown will stand. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Well, he's got some space here. And he finally steps out, but not before an excellent return to set up the offense. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
Looking to pass. It's Jackson. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that 1st down.
Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they'll get him down that time.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
The pass is caught. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's going to hand this off. Going to try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments? And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Hawaii. Once you taught a defense, Kirk, don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. They bring him down to the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Has caught. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air, and they keep it going here. Looking for some space. It's Sims. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Tackle made after just a short gain. The offense won with the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The offense stays on the field. We're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. 4th down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle for showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up the run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He's stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Bit too far away to trust a field goal attempt. The offense on the field on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Rainbow Warriors come up to the line in a hurry-up. Pulls it in. It's Harris. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
His defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Conference champions. championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Bringing it out, it's Jenkins. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Back to throw. It's Jackson. Looking to scramble. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Texas State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
That's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
One more play before they head to the locker room. First down. Looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down. What a catch, a big gainer. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pump over the middle. It's Harris. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end. He shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Gets the first and still running. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Rainbow Warriors offense is on the move now. As the RPO caught to the right. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. Down he goes. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
A sack makes it second down and forever. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He hands it to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own with the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. He missed it. Off target that time. And in the third quarter, this game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
To throw, it's Jackson. Short pass finds the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Powers through.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
That ball snagged for a completion. He's brought down just short of a marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that first down? Great job by the D.
Pulls it in. It's Johnson. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Going with the old counter run here. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. The Rainbow Warriors come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. He makes the grab. He makes the tackle, but definitely moves it inside the red zone.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Tries the right with a quick throw, and it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that one. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab on the move. Touchdown, Hawaii. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kirk, when he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of the quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Now, let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
He's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To throw, it's Jackson. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the wideout goes in motion. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. The sure hands. It's Barfield. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
The Rainbow Warriors have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's complete. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Rainbow Warriors hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
35, Texas State, 21.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jenkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bobcats. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. 1-possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback to start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what. This guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Closing in on the conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now